guess where it's raining again? Happy Wednesday. On the plus side, can we just have a note? Look, all the way down. Weather appropriate clothing at 7:30 in the morning. I feel like I'm winning at last. Sheep, however, are not winning at life. I'll tell you more when we go over there. Okay, so we've made it over here. We are having issues with their fleeces. You can see the slightly lighter bits on Josephine. You can see them all along her back here. This is and this Tabby even. You can see them all on her back there. The light bits. Yes, buddy, you can still hold my hand. See it really bad on Watson over there. She's got like what looks like fluff along her back. Sally seems to be fine. See it and where that big chunk of wool came out yesterday. You can see that light patch there. So we think they have a condition called wool rot or rain rot, which is where, I mean, she's not going to let me get close enough now because I've not got nuts, but underneath the skin is damp and dark red. You're right, Josephine. She makes the weirdest noises when she shakes her fleece out. It's where they can't get dry, and where they can't get dry, the fleece is then rotting off their skin, which I know sounds minging, but guess what, it is, and sometimes minging things happen. Sally, you with us? No, just chilling. Josephine. So yeah, we're having serious issues with the fact that, so it comes off as well because they get really itchy because it upsets their skin, and then yeah, it's just not nice for them at all. You want to go check those ones? Yeah, you can see on these girls as well. The lighter, whiter patches where they're bringing the wool from the base of their fleece up. So at first we were really worried that it was a condition called scab, but when I looked at her skin, there were no actual scabs. And it's one of the key things of scab is that you get these little round scabs. We also don't see any sign of it on the lambs, which is excellent. I do love it when they shake. So yeah, that's really good. But yeah, another reason to please pray that the rain goes away, because the only cure for rain rot is dry weather. I need like 5 to 7 days of dry weather so their fleeces can completely dry out, and then I need to get them sheared, which needs to be dry because we can't shave a wet sheep. Did you know if you shave a wet sheep you could kill your shearer? Because the lanolin, the stuff, go on then, go and see if you can touch Bill, the stuff in the fleeces that makes them waterproof, it gives off poisonous gases when it's wet if you cut it. You're just like, great. Well, I didn't take your hood down, you took your hood down. Put your hood back up then. So to prevent killing our shearer, well, you can't do it when it's wet. Oh, did you get really close? Got really close to touching Bill. So yeah, we need 5 to 7 days of dry weather for their fleeces to improve and to get them sheared, because a short fleece is a lot easier to keep dry. It's when they've got 12 months of fleece on them, which they have now, and it's just been non-stop rain. Like, yeah, we had those couple of days, but it wasn't enough for their fleeces to dry properly. Now it's chucking it down with rain again. It's rained all night, and there is no shelter out here, and we have no real option to put shelter in. Also, side note, 100% think this is it. Sometimes I wonder what's going through their head. And then do you know what song came on the other night when I was scrolling? I was like, yep, this is it, this is the one. Dumb Ways to Die. Pretty sure that's what goes through a sheep's head. But yeah, I will see you later, and when I come back tonight to feed them, I'll bring you along and I'll see if I can show you a bit of the skin underneath if you're interested. I mean, if you're not, you can skip that part, but you know. See you later! Good morning! I know I said I'd bring you with me to feed them last night, but the only reason I didn't is because a scent rob. I'm not gonna lie. Good running, bud. He's running around on the other side of the field. He's narrowing. that he can take off me and do really well. Whereas things like loading the dishwasher, he can do not really well. So I stay home, smashed out a bunch of jobs at home. He came here, fed the sheep, and sorted them out. But we are back today, and yeah, let's see how they're doing. Ooh, little lammies. Lammies, you've got less than a month with your mums left. I hope you're making the most of it. Because then we're going to wean you, which is going to be a struggle because it's going to be 3 lots of sheep and we have 3 lots of grass and we like to rotate. And also none of you can really be kept. Yeah, that electric fence is going to be issues. How many of you are going to get back in with your mummies? How are you doing, kids? You doing all right? That's it. See, this is another reason why they're getting to the point where they can be weaned soon. They're just full on foraging on the grass and relying on their mums less and less for milk, which is what we want. Over here, however, it's got more issues with the wool. You can really see how straight, oh look, she's got more coming off now. How straggly the wool is looking now. This is not what we want in life at all. I only leave that on there as long as possible. I have learned. Morning. Henrietta's doing a bit better on that foot. Because otherwise the skin can be open to flies and we don't want them open to flies. I'm just trying to have a look at your wool. Stop running away from me. Rude. But yeah, there's obviously a big large empty patch of skin there, so that wool, as much as it is hanging off, and it probably will come off, you can see Tabby started to get a bit on the side now as well. Yeah, it will protect the skin to some level. Hey Betty. Betty started to get it along her back. Need the rain to stop. Oh, chicken. Yeah. This is not good. This is not good. Miss Sally, how you doing? How are you coping with the rain? Sally seems to be coping the best with it. Such a good sheep. But even she is not coping particularly well with it. I mean, it's dry today, but it's not forecast to stay dry. It's forecast to rain again today. We need 5 to 7 days dry weather. We need 5 to 7 days. Because as well, the more this affects their fleece, the less anyone would be willing to pay for my fleece. In fact, I might not be able to sell it at all at this rate. And shearing these guys is expensive because they are huge and extra floofy. Come on over then, bud. He's bored of running. He says he wants to be in this field. No, he wants mummy to come to him. It's standard. But yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle with the weather always. If we could predict the weather, we would be the richest people in the world. Or if we could change it, we'd be even better. But yeah, I mean, it's helping the grass grow. Yay! But I'd rather the fleeces weren't rotting off my sheep. So that's that. There's not much we can do. We do have to keep on top of our fly strike treatment because obviously any open skin is susceptible to fly strike. So it'll be 7 weeks on Saturday. It should come with a 9, I believe, or 11. I'll check the bottle. So in a couple of weeks we will probably do it again, just to make sure we're staying on top of that and we're staying as healthy as possible given the circumstances. I am also hoping to run them through the race. I'll probably do that next week now. I was going to do it this week, but then we had the issues with Rob's truck. So, oh, he got his truck back, by the way. Yay! I didn't have to drop him off this morning. I could wake up at a normal hour. So yeah, stay tuned for more fun. Good evening. I'm still in the truck. I'm about to get out, but I've had an idea. no one's around when I come at this time of night. There's not anyone. I don't have to worry about anyone on the driveway. I don't have to worry about any other cars or people. And I have nuts. Should I just move the sheep? They need rotating. I was going to do it after shearing. Sorry. Just checking my teeth for chocolate. I've had an insane amount of chocolate today. It's probably why my head is full of, hey, I can do anything. Yeah, so I was going to do it after shearing. Now, obviously, shearing's delayed because it won't stop raining. So should I just move them by myself with no halter? This could be a really bad idea. But it could also be the quickest and easiest way to do it. Screw it, let's give it a go. Okay, so I've got a stick, which is literally just a stick, and a bucket of nuts. You can't see the nuts, but they're in there. My thinking is, if I lead Minty from his field into the lambing enclosure, I'll open it first with the nuts, because he'll go anywhere for nuts. And then close him in, move the girls into Minty's field, because they will also go anywhere for nuts. Hope the lambs follow and no one goes down the road. And then close them in, feed them, and then let Minty out. And he can have this side of the fence. Let's give it a go. Why not? Be brave. Step 1, Minty into the lambing enclosure. I actually managed. Don't eat the oh, there's a bucket of string over there. Don't eat the string, Minty. Right, let's see if I can get those girls over there. Oh God, this is the bit I'm most worried about. Right, Miss Sally, where are you? Watson, you with them? I'm gonna open this gate. You're gonna follow me. Do you hear me? Sally, where you at? Doris, where's Sally gone? Watson, Sally, there you are in the middle. We're gonna do this together, yeah? Because I know you lead this flock. You're gonna lead them for me. Let's get this gate undone. She's already gone and done it, guys. I had to tip the nuts on the floor, which is why they're all like going mental for the floor right now. Oh. So how are you all this evening? Let's see if I can get a closer look at Miss Gertie. See how her wool's doing. Probably not. Oh, more is hanging off. So I'm just using my stick. So this is not a shepherd's crook. This is just literally, let's see if I can show you. This is just a stick. Despite not coming from a farming background at all, well, at least not as far as I know, I hold quite a traditional view about a first crook. And it's my belief that a first crook is earned. It's not something you buy for yourself, but rather, yeah, look, you can see it hanging off there. Enjoying the long grass. But rather it's something that another established shepherd or shepherdess gifts you when they believe that you have earned it. And so, yeah, a crook is just not something I can picture myself buying myself, because I don't feel I've earned it yet. And I believe when you earned it, you are recognised as earning it, and someone else will purchase it for you. But that is just me. It's probably because I've read too many books about old school farming. It's just the way I like to be. So yeah, these guys are going to explore here. I see they're already exploring the bucket, and they all seem okay. They should love it in here because Minty has not kept this grass down at all. And so it is like, just for reference, 1 minute. Yeah, that's how long the grass is. Like, I know I'm short, like I'm 5'4", but this grass is almost up to my waist in places. Oh, my stick, I dropped it. So yeah, Minty has done a shocking job. So this should keep them happy now until weaning, and then, oh, God knows what I'm going to do. It's going to be so, yeah, rotational grazing is going to go out the window, because you can't rotate 3 groups of sheep on 3 pieces of land. That's not rotating, that's just moving sheep. It's not giving the grass a rest. Even with 2 lots, it's difficult to give the grass a rest. But hopefully, this will help. I will lose lambs in this field though. I'm just saying, not because they get out, but because the grass is so tall, I'm going to lose some lambs. But also, another thing about this field and why I couldn't have moved them sooner, I love this stick. I have to wait for the lambs to be big enough to not fit through the gaps in the gate. It's a bit of an issue. So yeah, these girls all look all right, apart from obviously losing their fleeces because of the rain. But hopefully, it's supposed to be dryish Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and possibly Monday. Hopefully their fleeces will dry out. Then we just need to get them sheared. But Monday's a bank holiday. Yay. Then it's supposed to rain again on Tuesday. So yeah, I'm going to let Minty out now. But that is probably where I'm going to call it for today. And I know you can't, but maybe drop it in the comments to remind me to put a new battery on that fence so that he's fence trained. So that he's really, really fence trained before we try and wean the lambs. We don't want him impregnating any of the girlies. No, we don't. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Thank you for joining me on this fine day, me and my stick. Again, I don't, also just so you know, I don't use this to hit the sheep at all. It's just you use it to make your arm longer, so that if I had to stand in a gap and dissuade them from going down it, I took up more space. That's what the stick is for. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that with Minty, and I will see you. It's Thursday today, so I will see you on Sunday.